Welcome back, everyone. We're continuing to support those who want to pursue meaningful, long-term relationships. In today's video, we're talking to an intentional single who will do a self-pitch. Keep watching to learn more about this eligible single.
If you are also single, intentional, and believe you may be a good match, please reach out to them directly.
All right, today we'll be speaking with an intentional single by the name of Will. And that's how I pronounce your name, correct?
Yes.
All right, wonderful. And Will, where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Tacoma, Washington.
Okay, great. And what's your age?
I'm 32.
Okay. And what age range of a particular lady would you be interested in dating?
I would say anywhere from 24 to 30 be ideal.
Yeah, that's good. And what do you do for a living, Will?
I'm a business analyst in the finance and insurance sector.
Okay, and are you legally single?
Yes.
Yes, legally single.
Okay. And do you have any kids? And if so, your particular mate, if she has kids, will you be interested in dating a woman who has kids? And how many is too many?
I don't have kids myself, and for dating someone who has them, I think it would be individual basis. It's something that I would have to determine kind of case by case.
Excellent.
Great. And what makes you an intentional dater?
I have particular goals in mind that I want to achieve. I've always wanted to be married and have a family of my own and the whole white picket fence lifestyle. And I've kind of structured my own psyche and character to move myself towards that as much as possible and to be ready for it.
Very intentional.
Great.
What are you looking for in a partner? Let's start there.
The most important thing is that we share the same goals, that we both want to have the same kind of lifestyle and are committed to that. Beyond that, I would just say somebody who is as committed and maybe a little romantic.
Mm-hmm.
Like that. And then in terms of distance, would you date long distance? And if so, what are kind of the parameters?
I wouldn't be opposed to it. I've done that before and it hasn't worked out for me. So I think if there's somebody who has the intent of, not having it be long distance anymore and is moving towards that and is, aligned with me in terms of goals and all of that, then I don't see a problem with it.
Excellent. So with the plan.
That's good. And what makes you ready for a serious relationship at this particular time in your life?
I've got basically everything else. I've got a steady job. I live by myself. Well, I have a dog. I have a social circle, hobbies, friends. I've kind of built up everything else, and it's just kind of missing that last piece.
Nice. And speaking on hobbies, what type of hobbies do you enjoy and what do you do? So that way you see a lady that may be interested in you, she'll be like, oh, wow, he does this, I do that. Let me hit him up,
Yeah. I enjoy reading. I also do some writing. I'm into physical fitness. I like to exercise, keep in shape. And I also do stuff that's more on the nerdy side, kind of like Dungeons and Dragons and things like that. So it's kind of varied.
Yeah.
And I just wanted to pause for a second. I really like your answer in terms of you have yourself as a person with lots of different interests, and you're not looking for someone to complete you. You're looking for someone to add to what you already have, and you're happy. That's really important for intentionals. So that's great.
Yeah, and I also like your open-mindedness as well. By being open-minded and not being closed-minded, it's gonna give you a broader opportunity to find long-lasting love as well, which I really like that about you as well. Yeah.
Just when you think of values, are there things that are highly important for you? Some people, spirituality, religion, family, things like that. Anything bubble up for you?
Family is really important because, like I said, it's a main goal of mine to have a family of my own. So having somebody who can value and prioritize that would be really beneficial. I'm also I like somebody who is dedicated, because I would want to be, dedicated to a partner myself, and to really kind of dive headfirst into that commitment and not be apprehensive at all. Have somebody who is always in your corner, so to speak.
Yeah.
And what would you consider your ideal first date? So basically, just speaking of, just to help you out a little bit on your first date with somebody. Say you meet someone, and like, where would you take them to? If you can name like a particular place, if you like
Or
to
type.
do, or type of place, or if it's movies, what type of movie you think that you'll take the lady to, or if it's hiking, like what type of activity would you like to do, or what place or wilderness or whatever it may be, as far as
My philosophy is, for the first one, should be relatively simple and not get too crazy, because obviously it's somebody that you don't know very well, and having like a 6-hour long commitment to something seems like a little much.
Yeah.
So I would personally try to find somewhere that has a lot of activities that are drop in and sort of optional, maybe like a walk through museum, or maybe like a farmer's market or some sort of event going on, something where you don't have to stick around and you're not committed to a particular length of time. So that way, if it works out, great, you can spend all day. But if it doesn't, then you're free to come and go.
Yeah.
Ladies, he's smart. He's very intentional.
Yeah.
Okay. And then, what are your favorite attributes about yourself? One non-physical and one physical.
Non-physical one is, I'd like to think that I'm really funny. Maybe that's just in my head, but who knows? The physical one, my favorite's always been my eyes.
Okay.
I got nice blue eyes, so.
Okay.
Sure, the ladies that can enjoy those blue eyes and appreciate that.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah. And also, is there anything else you would like to share?
I have a very jealous dog who you'll have to win over. So if there's any woman out there, he's the gatekeeper, so to speak.
And what type of dog is it? And would you be interested in a woman who doesn't have a dog? Or
Oh, as long as she's okay with it, yeah. He's a shepherd mix, so very.
Lots of energy with.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, how would you like to be contacted by the women that are reaching out? IG handle, email address, or phone number that you don't mind receiving context at?
I think email would be best. I don't really do like the social media stuff, so I think email would work out the best.
Okay, if you don't mind giving us your email.
I think you already have it, but it's a WKRISANDA@gmail.com.
Excellent.
We appreciate the time, Will. You have yourself a great rest of your weekend. And it was good talking to you. You have a great one.
Thank you so much.
All right,
You
bye.
too.
Bye.
Bye.
Be sure to
Like
comment and subscribe